My name is Richard O'Rourke. I'm with the law firm of P&D. We have offices in New York. And as the supervisor stated, I am serving as, and my firm is serving as special counsel with respect to the matter involving Westwood Recycling. Over the past 7 or 8 months, we've been engaged in long and arduous discussion to see if there was a way in which this matter could be resolved in a fashion that would be, we think, acceptable to the town, and at the same time recognize, the complexity of some of the matters that were involved with this. Along the way, we were fortunate enough to engage Bill Kapp from Cristara Corporation, who of course is a resident of the town of North Castle, and he is renowned as one of the foremost and preeminent cost estimators in terms of construction and matters related to that. And through his good offices, we were able to do a very thorough analysis of the material and the records and the invoices, timesheets, expenditures related to Westwood Recycling's, shall we say, performance of the license agreement. Also, before this evening's meeting, we had a meeting with members of the study group committee, and I believe it's fair to say that from the conversations we had after reviewing the settlement agreement, the study group committee endorses the settlement terms and conditions, which of course I will go through for the board's benefit. The matter before the town board this evening is consideration of a settlement agreement, which, with the board's indulgence, I guess you'd like me to go through some of the terms publicly? Okay. All right. What we've done is develop a set of terms and conditions, which obviously, should the board so endorse the settlement, we will then proceed to send it to Westwood Recycling. Prior to this evening's meeting, right down through this afternoon, we were negotiating certain terms and conditions, and I would like to believe that Westwood Recycling is on board with this settlement. So I just want to make sure the board understands that as well. Briefly, what we've done is we've set forth the fact that the parties are entering into this agreement solely for the purpose of avoiding the burdens and expense of litigation. The agreement is not intended and shall not be construed as any admission by the town, its public officials, and anyone else related to the town's performance of the agreement, that there was any breach of any contract or that there was any wrongdoing whatsoever with respect to Westwood. As I mentioned previously, through the good offices of Bill Kapp and Cristara Corporation, after a very detailed analysis of the records and documents we had, it was independently Bill Kapp who, after review of all the records, noted that there was at least, the records indicate, a total of well over $600,000 of work performed with respect to the highway site. As far as the settlement is concerned, it provides for the town to pay Westwood the amount of $475,000, which will be payable $425,000 within 30 days of the full execution of the agreement. There will be a $50,000 component to that, which will be held in escrow and will be released provided Westwood properly performs its obligations within the time frame set forth. The highlights in terms of performance include that at the town's direction, any and all mafia blocks that are currently at the site, that the town determines in its sole discretion wants to have removed, they shall be removed at Westwood's expense. That the mulch piles that are on the highway property will be removed completely by no later than June 30th, 2011, that any and all equipment that is on the highway site that is that of Westwood will be removed, that the personal property that is stored in the sales trailer at the highway site shall be removed. The trailer itself will remain at the highway site and will become the property of the town. Also, the storage container that Westwood has will be removed. All of this will be removed, and only thereafter will there be a release of the escrow. I also should add that we're quite fortunate, Insurance Council is present here from Long Island. We were fortunate enough to, again, after some serious discussion and some arm twisting, we were able to get $150,000 from a carrier, which will go to defray the $475,000 expense for payment, shall we say. There is a release of course, all of the town officials, as well as all of the members of the study group committee. It is a full release. There is a release that then will be given to Westwood with respect to its performance and obligations, with the exception that it does not extend to any after-discovered violations of law, regulation, or regulatory order attributable in whole or in part to Westwood's activities on the site. And the town, of course, as my understanding, is unaware of any such present violations, but nevertheless, it will be, the town reserves its right. So, our consideration, netting it all out, is that this is an agreement of settlement and release that we recommend to the board for its adoption. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions, by all means, from the board?
I don't know if anybody has any questions.
I'll move the adoption settlement.
Second.
All in favor on moving,
That should be a roll call.
yep. All in favor, there'll be a roll call vote on the settlement agreement.
Councilman Kittredge?
Aye.
Councilman Shalera?
Aye.
Councilman, not Councilman Mott, excuse me, Councilman Cronin?
Aye.
Supervisor Weaver?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you very
For
much.
your hard work.
Thank you.